He tells us that we can eat Jewish meat. For example, if you can eat Jewish meat, how is that possible? They do not eat your halal meat. While the book, the Quran, is the most complete, the most just, the most secure, there is no logic in it. There is no logic at all. If you can eat, who comes with the bed? The older brother who has a predominance over the Torah and the gospel. It's a fact. It's in the book, okay? It is the safest path. God says why? Because it is complete. The table is set. Speaking of table and served. So how is it that they refuse to eat halal meat? Because all of this is a scam. There is no kosher. There is no halal. So you can see that all of this is just a scam. And this is how you put your community, your flock, in discomfort and embarrassment. While God says in his book, I have not imposed upon you any source of discomfort and embarrassment. Look at the halal airplane, the veil. Look at the problems this causes first within the community, within the so-called Muslim community, and above all, who benefits from the crime, who uses this Muslim identity, this identity-based Islam, to hide behind political Judaism. Do you think it's the associate with his knife saying Bismillah, Allahu Akbar? He slaughters the animal, it becomes pure. He is a polytheist. You call it a defilement. Association, the polytheist is a defilement. He is not going to purify your meat when he himself is a defilement. His meat is purer than him. You see, when you say Bismillah, at that moment, God purifies the meat. There is no halal. Halal does not exist, and if it were to exist, it would be in Christian land. You go to Bernard's butcher shop, if obviously there are no issues, you see, that is to say, you see, because the reality is that, and this does not concern Muslims, the reality is that the animal world is not respected. It is an unimaginable madness. Because humans are worse than beasts, you see, well, the animal world is, it is, but he does not kill in the name of God. So if there were to be halal meat, she is at Bernard's butcher shop. They kill the animal in the name of nothing at all. In the name of nothing, if you prefer. So it is certainly much more acceptable in the eyes of God. If there were to be halal in all of this, it would be for those who follow a God other than God. And you others, you are associators. You make a Holocaust every year. All of that goes to waste. First place is Mecca. More than 1 million sheep end up in the trash because they don't want to distribute them. They couldn't care less. It's all about business, you see. It's right in front of your eyes. God shows you that your money has no blessings, nothing. You buy a sheep and you know it's going to end up in the trash. Well, there you go. With your nonsense about halal meat and kosher meat, it's all a scam, all right? If you want to eat halal, I'm telling you. You go to Bernard's butcher shop. They slaughter their meat in the name of no God other than God, you. See? So there is no problem. Okay. And you purify it. If we can talk about purification, it is because this word is becoming increasingly inflated. You eat it in the name of God. In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate. This is what it is for.